hot topic for content creators. That's what it says. This is where I pitch a hot topic to you guys, and then you guys turn around, create your own content on said topic. Tonight, we're revisiting an oldie but a goodie, and one that is still very relevant and actually becoming more relevant as time goes on. And this is a very emotionally charged topic, and that is the topic of art and artificial intelligence. Yes, believe it or not, we still got a lot to talk about. And this is, will AI replace fiction writers? And this has to do with the ethics of AI in business. And this comes courtesy of Lover Fighter Writer on YouTube.
Hey, it's Alex with Lover Fighter Writer, and in this video, I'm going to talk all about the risks of AI replacing fiction writers and the ethics of artificial intelligence in business, generally speaking, as well as specifically when it comes to writing fiction. So just to cover my experience in the realm of writing and AI writing in general, I've been using AI writing tools probably since within a few months of when they became popular in commercial circles. Now, AI writers existed before that. Obviously, they didn't really gain popularity until they came commercially available. And so the tool that I'm using right here is called Jasper, and it's a good example of a commercial AI writer. It was one of the first ones to come out and really start promoting itself to writers as an AI writing assistant. And I got into this game pretty early, and I've been doing this for, I think, a little over 2 years now, using these tools to assist in my writing. And I also have a somewhat unique experience as a writer and as a user of AI writing tools because I started out as a fiction writer and I still write fiction, but I used to do that a lot more and I used to do it professionally as a ghostwriter. And since then, I got into business writing, such as copywriting and content writing. Now I'm a digital marketer and I offer a variety of marketing services as well as copywriting and content writing. And I still write fiction, and sometimes I help others improve their fiction writing or coach them.
Now, right off the bat, maybe he will be answering this in the video, but when he brings up the whole, he works as a ghostwriter, like a ghostwriter for hire, I'm assuming, and also a copywriter for hire, I'm assuming. I wonder if he, question for you is, obviously he's going to be talking about the ethics, is, if he's disclosing the fact that whether he, well, for one, whether he uses this in his professional services, for one, and for two, does he disclose that to his clients? And then three, if his clients care.
I also write content and copy pretty much every day for my own business and for my clients. So I'm in both those camps, and I have quite a bit of experience using AI writing tools, and I've been with them since they became fairly popular in commercial writing circles. And initially, I didn't use them for, I think, just a few months after I initially learned about them, and then I started using them a little bit. And once I understood how they work and realized the potential there, I got into using them a lot in all different types of writing. You'll often see people who are just learning about AI writing asking questions like, is AI writing going to replace me? Or like, do I still need to hire writers? And things like that. The answer to the question is it won't replace most writers, and it certainly won't replace very good writers or writers who are very proficient at using the AI. Because first of all, the AI writers are not like autonomous machines. They still need humans to run them. And if you can use them very efficiently, then you can develop a very streamlined content production process. And that is very good for business. And the other thing is that as good as AI writers are, a lot of companies and businesses and individuals who hire writers still highly value human input. And some of them don't want their writers using AI. Some of them don't care. Some of them specifically want their writers using AI.
Okay, so let me just say, as in terms of the replacement thing, and I really like this subject, by the way. Honing in on that, specifically that word replace, because when you're coming at it, you say, okay, is the AI going to replace us? Well, that's more of a value judgment. I feel like that's more of a value judgment than anything else. Where I've kind of mentioned on previous subjects on this topic was that, it's almost like a litmus test. It's weird. It's almost like there's this weird, like, metaphysical kind of litmus test going on with this whole AI thing. And it's kind of like shining a light on, like, people's, like, kind of base sensibilities. It's like, do people even value humanity is more of the question. It's not whether AI is going to replace humanity. It's like, it's like kind of like a litmus test in measuring humanity's current state of affairs, if you will, as far as, like, whether you want to call it, being your brother's keeper, or just caring about your fellow man in general. So, like, when he was saying, there's some people that are like, they're jumping right on it as soon as they realize that they can benefit from it. They're jumping right on it, and they're not really thinking about the principles behind it. They're not thinking about maybe anything else pertaining to that. And I've already shared my opinion in terms of, like, art, but I'm just talking about replacement. Uh, the reason why I'm not afraid of being replaced by the AI is because I know my worth. You know what I mean? And I hate to make it sound like that, but I'm just kind of being funny about it, lighthearted about it right now. I'm not trying to be too deep or too serious. But it's one of those things where it's like, real is going to recognize real. That's probably a more accurate statement. Real recognizes real. So in what I mean by that is, like, people who care about art, people who understand what art is, they understand that art is a very human thing. So that's why I'm not afraid of being replaced by AI, because people who genuinely value art, who understand what art fundamentally is, would never, would not accept something that was artificially generated and call that art.